What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Kenya with BK Trading Academy, and today I have an excellent training video for you on how you can improve your unique edge with trading the news. That's right. I'm going to show you in the live market right now. We just had a Fed rate increase, and I'm going to show you how that impacted the financial markets and how you can take advantage of things like this. If you're new here, don't forget to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss the next training. And let's go ahead and hop right in. Right now, I'm in the live market, and we just had Fed Jerome Powell announce an interest rate hike, and so we are seeing the markets react. I want to talk to you guys about fundamental analysis and really using it to improve your outcomes, because if you can understand fundamental analysis, it will strengthen your technical analysis, and you really need to know fundamentally what is going on with these different economies, with the currencies that we trade, and how to best make your decisions based on the value of those currencies. So one of the things I want you to see right now is that on Forex Factory, you see here that I have high impact news here, and today is Wednesday, November 2nd. So I was looking for the federal funds rate. If you click on this envelope, it will tell you the past rate decisions. So we were expecting a forecast of 4%. Our previous came in at 3.25, and we actually saw an interest rate hike of 0.75 basis points. So that brought us to the actual forecast percentage. So as a reaction, because interest rates did increase, we saw the market react bearish. So one of the things that I want you guys to get used to doing is when these news events happen, pull open your chart, go down to the lowest time frame, like the 15-minute, for example, and study what the price does in the first 15 minutes. So every time, you will notice that in the last 4 months, so today is November and we're in 2022, so November 2nd, you will notice that when the Fed increases interest rates, USD reacts bearishly. So if I were to go to GBP USD or Euro USD, it would have done the opposite. What normally happens is that we see a reaction, and then after the first 15 minutes going into 30 minutes, we usually will hear the Fed speak live. And this is what started happening once he started speaking. Now, I want you to think economically. Let's go to the higher time frame and look at USD JPY, and I'm going to give you my overall analysis. So overall, I'm just going to clear my chart really quickly, and I'm going to tell you my technical analysis. So technically, I have one of a long bias on USD JPY. Now, why? Let's look at the historical movement of USD JPY, and you can see that ever since 2020, basically recovering from the pandemic, we have been on a rise. So we've been recovering from the pandemic. We've been trying to strengthen our economy, and we are dealing with blows of high inflation, and so we are constantly fighting that. So notice that we're in an overall uptrend, but we have slight pullbacks. So we have slight pullbacks here. We have a slight pullback here, and now we have another slight pullback here, but overall, we've been on the rise with USD JPY. So because of that, long term, I am overall bullish. Now, also, too, you need to know what's going on with the Japanese yen if you are trading this pair. The Japanese yen is pretty much trying to keep their currency stable. They have refused to raise interest rates, so the value of the dollar is much stronger than the yen at the moment. So considering that, it gives me an edge because I know and feel comfortable and confident in knowing how to trade this right now, okay? So technically, I have a long bias, and I just explained to you why. So considering that, I'm then going to find my area of opportunity. One of the things that you can see on this monthly time frame is we have a structure right here of monthly resistance, and also now that monthly resistance area has become an area of support. Now we can drill down to the weekly, and we can keep building a case to decide technically, what do we want to do when it comes to USD JPY? We know that we are in an uptrend, right? And so we should be looking for areas of opportunity to go long. And notice that when we've had an impulse to the upside, every time we've had a slight pullback. So now I'm going to, of course, be keeping my eyes on this level as price pulls back to this area of value, and I've already taken an opportunity off of this support. Now I can drill down to the daily, and now you can see on the daily that structure is a little bit more clear, right? Here's our impulse. Here's our break of previous structure here. So here's our break of resistance structure. This previous resistance has now become our future support. All right. So notice how I started on the higher time frame. I drilled down to build a case technically. And now I also need to consider fundamentals. Now, a lot of traders are not taught fundamental analysis, but I truly believe, especially being a currency trader or even a stock market trader, you need to understand what is going on economically around us. So I was able to build a case and know what was going to happen today. For example, I expected for USD to drop temporarily, but I know that the dollar is much stronger than the yen. So I knew that my opportunity was going to be right within this area here, and I was going to be looking for an area of value to go long. Now, let me show you what happened. Let me drill down, and I'm going to show you off of we'll look at the 15 minute. So we'll look at the 15 minute and we'll look at what happened during that first breakout. Okay. So here was our 15 minute. Now notice I already have my zone highlighted. So this is my support zone. So let me show you my support zone here. This is my support buy zone from the daily. So this is my area of opportunity, right? Now, when you don't understand news, it's best to just stay out. But when you start to improve your understanding, you can kind of predict what might happen and when it might happen. So I've been growing my knowledge of FOMC. I don't trade all of the economic reports. My favorite is the CPI report, the Consumer Price Index, but next to that is FOMC. And I've been strengthening my understanding of it just like you should as well too. So one of the things that I've noticed over previous months is that every time we have a rate increase, we see USD drop immediately. Okay. So if I go to Euro USD, like I said, it will have gone the opposite way. So notice how this dipped, right? But because I understand economically what's going on around me, I knew that we were going to see a turnaround, and look what happened. So normally what happens after this first 15 minutes, Fed Powell comes on, he starts to speak. This is the next 30 minutes going into the conference where he's speaking. So let's go to the 30-minute chart, and now you can see that USD JPY is back on the rise. I notified everyone in Telegram that we would have a buy opportunity from this daily support zone, and I explained why. So I wanted to do this video really quickly just to explain how you can look at fundamentals and monitor them, learn from them, understand what is going on and why, and then apply that to your technical analysis to help you strengthen your trading outcomes. So I hope that this quick video was of value for you, and that it also encourages you to start improving your fundamental analysis. We trade daily with our students inside of our private Discord community. We invite you to join us. You can check out information in the description of the video. Otherwise, guys, comment below and let me know how this video helped you. And do you trade fundamentals? What are some things that you do that helps you? Or do you just sit on the sidelines and kind of wait and see what happens? I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to click that notification bell and also subscribe so that you don't miss the next training video. I will see you guys in the next training.